Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and today is a what sold video. We're going to talk about eBay, Poshmark Canada, and Posh US. Where are my sales coming from? Where did I buy them from? What they sold for? All of it. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to start off by saying that sales this month have been eBay's doing wonderful as it normally does. That is our top performing platform for sure. Paul deals with most of the eBay, but I have been cross-listing over to eBay as well. And we're going to talk about a few of those items that have sold for me, which I'm ecstatic about. With Poshmark, Posh Canada has been kind of lower this month, and Posh US woke up. So no rhyme and reason with those. Overall, my sales are pretty much the same as they were in February, so I'm happy. I don't know why they're lower on Posh Canada. I think with March, I took a few days off for my birthday because I wanted to. And with March break being in there, people going away and that might have affected sales, but we don't know. So we are going to talk about Posh Canada first. Yeah, we're going to talk about Poshmark Canada first. So we're going to start with this. This is a vintage Roper Western shirt. Roper is a pretty good brand to pick up. This was a beautiful white shirt. It was in great condition. I believe I washed it as well because it was white. I picked this one up, I believe, at my local Goodwill during a half price sale or like a tag sale. So I didn't pay more than $4 or $5 for it. And it sold for $37. So I was happy with that. And it sold relatively quickly, like within a couple of months. So I was happy with that. Pardon me. The next item I'm going to talk about is this pan. It was a ceramic or, yes, I think ceramic. Beautiful blue. It is for drunk chicken, and what that is beer can chicken, where you take a beer can and you empty half of it, and you add spices into the beer and some holes in the can, and then you put your chicken on top of it, and you cook it like that. It's really, really yummy. If you've never tried it, you don't need to use beer. You could actually use pop soda if you want instead. Anyway, this pan just basically does away with the need of a beer can. You could actually just take that center part, put the spices and whatever and the pop in there, and put the chicken on top. Anyway, no more cooking talk. This sold for $30. It was a bit of a pain to pack, but it got to where it was going safely. I was happy. It sold for $30, and I picked this up. I believe I picked it up at a Goodwill for like $4 or $5. When we're talking about what I paid for items, I have a good general idea of what I pay because I know that there's only special things that I pay up for. I don't keep track individually of each individual item per se because I don't need to. And as long as I have a really good idea of what I did pay for it, then I know I'm going to be making profit. So sometimes, unless I absolutely know for sure what I paid for it, I'll just guesstimate. Anyway, next one is this Woolrich maxi dress. This was such a pretty dress, and it's been in my closet for 2 years. Well, yeah, probably just over 2 years because I know it moved with us. And it sold for $37 finally. It was such a pretty dress, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't selling. Woolrich is a pretty good brand. It was really pretty. It was great for spring. I redid the photo. With my last relist of this item, I took the photo again, the cover photo, and made it a lot more presentable, and it did finally sell. So change your photos once in a while. It might help. It sold for $37. Not a clue what I paid for it because it's so old. The next one, again, is a very old listing. It was this Lauren Vidal skirt. Dark academia was the keywords there. It was a really cool skirt. This one I know I picked up before we moved for like $9 because of the style. I thought the style was really cool. And it finally sold for $37. There was a few items that were selling for $37. It was my lucky number for Posh Canada. I don't know why. Anyway, Posh US, what sold? These Zara Super High denim jeans sold for $40. These were the ones that I had to relist because I had sold a pair of Zara jeans on Canada, went to my Posh US closet to delete them, and was confused about what ones had sold. This one went into drafts, and then I just relisted it, and within the hour, somebody offered me $40, which I jumped on because that's a really good return on that. I don't remember where I got these from, but they haven't been in my closet long, like maybe 3 months at the most. I would not have paid more than $8 for these. They were new with tags as well. These little 1 teaspoon shorts sold for $30. These were a bins pickup. So this cost me like $3 maybe all total. And I definitely remember picking those up at the bins. The bins. They actually were missing a back pocket too, which was really interesting. The next one we're going to talk about is this chunky handmade sweater. It's got these little sort of polka dot type 3D polka dots. This sold for $60. Finally. Oh my gosh, this has been in my closet forever. It's been relisted and offered and everything, and there was not a lot of attention. And for some reason, I kept holding on to it because I thought it was so cute. And it sold for $60, so I was like ecstatic that that sold. And the last one for Posh US is this Joseph Ribkoff blouse. It was gorgeous. Like, it had these sleeves, and it was like a sheer material with a velvety type pattern on it. And they had elastic here, and then they went to a bell with lace. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Sold for $40. I picked this up. I remember picking it up. Where did I pick it up at? It might have been my Mission Thrift here in town for like $8, because I did pay a little bit more for it because of the style. I knew it would sell really well. All right, eBay. Let's do my eBay things that I'm so happy about. The first one are these Pilcrow and the letterpress jeans. I picked these up. They were new with tags at Value Village Seniors Day. Paid like $8 for them. They sold for $65 US. These were cross-posted everywhere. I was ecstatic when somebody offered me $65. I took it. My one issue is that it took them 2 days to pay, which annoys me. It's something I'm not used to, because on Poshmark they pay for it right away, right? So it took 2 days, and I did have to send them an invoice. I felt like I had to send them an invoice because I woke up to this offer, took it, and then I sent an invoice the next day because I thought, no, you know what? I really want you guys to pay for these, because we were going to the cross-border shipper like 2 days later. So they paid just before we went, so I was really happy with that. Sorry, my phone. Okay. The next one I'm going to talk about are these Maxwell and Williams creamer and sugar bowl. These were so pretty. They were called Hyacinth, I think. They were really pretty purple flower. And I had these cross-listed everywhere. I had just put them onto eBay, and they sold for $27.99 US. I was happy with that. I've sold this brand before, Maxwell and Williams. Yes, it's pottery stuff. It's that kind of thing. So you do have to, pack it well, but it does sell. I was really happy with this. The next item. This is my item. I am so ecstatic. We go to the bins regularly. We went to the bins, and I've been branching out, and I've been going to the book area, the media area. And usually that's where Paul heads first. I head to the shoes. He heads there. So I did my shoes and my whatever, and I had my hands full. But I went over there just to check it out because I'm trying to broaden my horizons. And I found this. This is an old PC game. It is the Elder Scrolls. It is vintage. And it was sitting there, and I was like, oh. I made sure everything was in there, and I went over and I had it in my hand, and I went to Paul. I'm like, what about this? Because I'm learning. And he's like, why didn't I pick that up? He goes, I saw it, and I thought, no, I'm not going to bother. It sold for $145.99. This was a bins pickup. Like, it might have cost me $2. I was like so happy. Now, to be fair, I did not do the listing on this one. Paul did, so we'll give him credit. But I picked it up. I was so happy. It was like so exciting to do that. I love when sales happen that you're not really sure about in some ways. Like, it's something new and you've learned something and it really pans out for you. Love that. Anyway, that's what's been selling for me. There's still a week left to go in the month, so I'm happy where my sales are right now. I do want to do a little bit more in Posh Canada. I want to get that number up. I might run a sale. I don't know yet. I'm deciding what I'm doing. I might do a sale. I might just do closet clear out this weekend, see if I can, generate some more sales. We'll see. Anyway, that is it for today. I do have a couple of ideas for next week. I'm going to do a Posh US from Canada video. I'm going to update the one I did last June because there's some changes. I'm going to do something else. I forget what it was, but I am. And I'm debating about going live next Friday. I think once a month, at the end of the month, I'm going to do another live. Yeah, that's where we're heading into the last week of March. Can you believe it? It's already the end of first quarter. It's amazing. Anyway, that is it for me today. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.